Hey guys, okay, so first of all, I look like shit and I don't have enough time in the world. As most of you know, oops, okay, sorry. Okay, so first of all, I was gonna do this on my laptop, but it's like way more complicated doing a live stream on your laptop. It was making me download like broadcasting software and it's like all over my head. So I decided to try it on my phone, and so I've already lost like 15 minutes of daylight. But I basically look like shit, and I wanted to get on here because I wanted to show you guys what I got in the mail today. It's the new Juvias Place palette. So their shipping is so great and so fast. So they usually do priority mail, which is about 3 day shipping. And Anna says she can't see anything. Is there a delay? Because I can see myself. Clicked so fast. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't even know how to respond to these comments. Can you see now? I don't know. Shoot. Is it not working? Can somebody tell me if they can see me? Like yes, no, maybe so. Anyone? Anyone see me on here? I know there's a little bit of delay because oh, okay, perfect. Thank you, Anna. You're the only one watching right now. So anyway, okay. So what I was trying to say is usually I would film a full-fledged video on this palette, but I don't have the time, so I figured I'd try YouTube Live because I've seen so many people use it, but enough blabbering, I'm just gonna get right to it. I wanted to show you guys really quick how well packaged this was because I've seen so many people talk about how their palettes break, or I even had a friend who has an Instagram page that told me she never got her package from Juvia's Place, and it's so weird because I live in the Midwest. I live in North Dakota. Pretty much should take me 10 times longer to get anything than anywhere else, I would think, but I always get their stuff on time. So this is from New Jersey. It always comes with a ton of good packaging. So there's packing peanuts. My box was a little bit dented, so I was really worried that my palette was gonna be broken, but it wasn't. And then they usually like bubble wrap it. There was this stuff around the box. The palette is wrapped separately. So, I mean, they really wrap these suckers well, and I think Juvia's Place has just never let me down, so they are like one of my favorite indie brands, and I feel really bad for people that have had bad experiences with them. I was a little mad when they went on Haute Look a couple of weeks ago after they released the Saharan palettes. Like, what the heck? Like, I paid full price for those blush palettes, and then they were on sale for like $14 on Haute Look, so that was kind of annoying, but that's okay because I think their products are inexpensive anyway, so it's totally worth it. But this is the box. I'm jabbering so much, and this is what it looks like. I was so excited for this palette. It says on the back here, opposites attract. The magic palette was inspired by the moon and the sun, goddess of the wilds, a beautiful fusion of cool and warm tones, vibrantly infused with 16 ultra pressed pigments, perfect for day to night time looks. Ingredients: talc, blah blah blah, made in China, 12-month expiration. Love the packaging, gorgeous. I'm gonna grab all my palettes because I did bring them up here. If you guys follow me at all on YouTube, you know I'm not in my beauty room. I'm actually in my kitchen because there's lighting here. I don't have to set anything up, but basically I'm a huge Juvia's Place fan. I have every palette that they've ever come out with, and I'm meaning to do a like full-on review, but I just wanted to show you guys this palette. So I just got this in the mail, and here they are. So let me just show them to you. So it's supposed to be a mix of like warm and cool tones. I feel like there might be a little bit of repetition with some of the shades, but I mean, I'm already seeing the shade like Faso. It has like a pink purple shift to it. It's super, super gorgeous. So let's go ahead and swatch these because I'm sure everyone's curious to see what they look like. So the first shade is Nubia, which is like a beautiful gold shade. Look at the pigmentation. These palettes, you guys, I'm telling you. This is Zakia. So I'm just doing a couple of swirls. Then I have Osun, which is like a pretty pinky peach shade. And then Kessie, which is like a taupey shade. Do you guys want me to swatch them on my, oh my God. This is insane. Look at these swatches. Like, can you actually find better quality for this price? Like, I think not. I did the pre-order on this palette. When did the pre-order happen? I think it was like last Monday or something. So I was like, actually, maybe it was like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, who cares? But I think this is available now for purchase. So definitely pick it up. And you gotta get these. These palettes are amazing. You guys, I swear, like, I don't get paid to say this. I'm just like a small YouTuber that loves good makeup. You know what I mean? So there's 2 of you watching my live stream, which is super exciting to me. Hopefully you're finding this somewhat helpful. Okay, so next shade I'm going to swatch is Zuba, which is another like pinky shade. And then we've got Nana, which is really pretty. It's like a brown shade. And then I got Borunu, which looks like that. And then Kogi, which reminds me of a shade in the Saharan palette. Let me show you guys. This is a Saharan palette. This was their last eyeshadow palette. And look at that. Looks similar, doesn't it? We'll have to swatch them, but let's swatch over here maybe. So this is the first shade. Oh my God. The pigmentation. Hi, Anna. Thanks. I'm glad you are tuned in. I wanted to I'm gonna film a full review on this. It's just that I just got the palette and I know maybe people don't get PR from Juvia's Place from what I know. So I haven't seen any swatches. So I just thought it would be fun to swatch these, especially with my skin tone. You know, there's not a lot of YouTubers, bigger YouTubers that are Asian, Eastern Asian. So yeah, so that's the second row right here. And now I'm gonna swatch the third row. This shade Faso, you guys, look at it, has like a pink shift to it. Like, it's like a pinky purpley shade. Do you see that? Oh my God. Okay, and then we got Aja, which is like a gorgeous like peacock. I don't know what kind of color this is. It's amazing. Vey. Oh no, I already stabbed my palette. Whatever. And then Yamoja. So these are the cool shades. This is insane. I mean, I just love this brand so much. Do you guys see this? It does look like a coral. I would say it's not like a burgundy red. It's more like a coral. It's like a very, very bright, vibrant, reddish coral shade, if that answers your question. I hope it. I'm not very good at describing colors. I would call this red, but some people would call it a coral. So, but it looks very similar to this shade. So hopefully that answers your question. So Koto from the Saharan palette. Okay, so these are gorgeous. Like, look at this shade. I'm like dying. It's so pretty, and I don't even like pinks. Thank you, Makeup with Me, Joe, I think, or Miss Joe, sorry. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm gonna swatch the last row. You guys, please watch some of my other videos. I swear I'm not this disorganized. Okay, so the last row right here, gorgeous. Ife, wow, I've never seen a color like this, and it's so, like, you can tell it's purple. It doesn't look muddy. And then Yara, oh my God, that is so stunning. Buzo, which is like the most vibrant green I've ever seen in my entire life. Are you kidding me? Look at this color. Ah! And then Yejidi is like a really, really dark navy blue. Oh my God. Okay, so purple. This shade, which is Yara. Oh my God. This green shade. Holy shit. Which is called Buzo. And then, wow. Are you guys seeing this? This is insane. This is why I love Juvia's Place, because it's not too overpriced. The shipping is great. I always get my palettes, like, they always ship on a Friday. Well, the last few that I've kept track of, they always ship on a Friday. And then I always have them on Monday. It totally makes my day coming home and being able to play with these amazing shades. So there are all the swatches. I don't know if it's gonna tell me how much is in this palette. I think this palette was like 30 something dollars. 2.03 ounces of product, which I think is quite a bit of product. I've never gone through a whole eyeshadow palette, so I don't think you guys will either. My fingers are a little bit stained from some of the colors, but that doesn't really bother me much at all. These are the shades, and then the other palette that is the size of this one. Such a dork. I always keep all the plastic. I like keep these plastic pieces. I don't know why. It's like a weird thing. So it's the same size as the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. If you guys have this, it's going to give you a good size reference. But yeah, both of them have 16 shades each. This one, I honestly have not played with enough. Of course, when you're an eyeshadow junkie, it's like you have so many palettes to go through. But I do remember like some of these shades were a little bit harder to blend. This one feels like butter. So I feel like they are definitely tweaking the formula as they go along. So which one do you personally think has the prettiest colors between those two? I would say the new one, you guys. That was a really good question. I would say this one, because like these shades are so unique. I don't have anything like that. This one is nice because it has like that like 2 rows of the neutral shades and then 2 rows of really bright colorful shades. And I do see some similarities in some of the palettes, like this green. They look very similar. Let's swatch. So I'm gonna swatch Molly from the Masquerade palette and Buzo. So there they are, like very slight difference. But like, do you see this? This is the one from Masquerade, and my palette could be a little bit old too. This one's a little bit chunkier. This one is like incredibly smooth from the new palette. So let's see if there's a shade difference. I mean, there is a slight difference. I feel like this is like I don't know. There is a difference in the shades. If you can see, this is very natural lighting. So hopefully that gives you guys a really, really good idea. But I do see some similarities, but like some of the neutral shades are similar, but I think this one, the newer one, has more unique shades in it, like that shade, this Faso shade, which is like a duochrome. I've never seen that in a Juvia's Place palette. And I just feel like with time, their palettes are just getting better because like, I watch a lot of reviews. Even though I own all the palettes, I love watching other people talk about palettes because it like gives me new perspectives on things. Like this palette, like I couldn't wait because like I was just like obsessed with like the shades they pick. Like this shade to me is like so awesome. It's called Sokoto. And then this shade Wadabe reminds me so much of Telepathy by Kathleen Lights. And then just like these colors, like I can see myself using all of these. So I was so excited when they did this. My least favorite Juvia's Place palette is probably, it's the first one. I don't know why. I just don't think it's as pigmented as the ones previous or the ones that came after that. I'm gonna just swatch this one for you too. And again, I don't use this one as much either. But do you see how like the shadows like clump up on your hands? This new one didn't do that. So these are the first 4 shades in the Nubian palette, I believe. And for the most part, I mean, I just think for how affordable these shadows are, especially if you get them on like Haute Look, you really can't go wrong. I mean, if you are buying Morphe, I think you would be better off buying Juvia's Place. But there's the second row. And then I'm just gonna, fuck it. Does anyone have any other questions on these palettes while I'm swatching? I don't really know what else I should talk about, but I kind of wanted to swatch all of the shades for you guys because I really do like Juvia's Place. And like I've said, I've never had any problems. So this is like a really great palette if you're like afraid of color and you're like really basic. Kogi, the one from which palette? I'm sorry. Kogi. Oh, Kogi, the red one. Oh, you want me to swatch Kogi and the one from the Saharan? Oh, okay. Yep. So this one and Kogi. Okay, let's swatch because they do look similar. So let's see here. So there's finger swatches. I'm gonna swatch them right here. So this one was Sokoto. They look really close, but they're not identical. This one is more coral, if you ask me. So Sokoto from the Saharan is more coral. It looks more orange, like in person when I look at it. And Kogi looks more red. So hopefully that answers your question. So hopefully that helps. So yeah, these are the swatches of the first palette, which looks like this. So they do different sizes. I know some people that are OCD. Oh, thanks, Anna. So some people that are OCD, I know it drives them crazy because each palette is like a different size. So this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the one I actually bought first. I saw Coffee Break with Danny talk about this in like a favorites video quite a while ago. And I was like, when I saw the swatches, I like almost like passed out because they were so pretty. So I was like, yes, I need that. Like, give it to me. So this is the first row from the, which one is this now? This is the Nubian 2 palette, the one with the orange cover. And so I'm just gonna swatch. And then this is the shade Morocco. Then I have Madagascar, Sheba, and yeah. Gah! Like, you guys, I'm not like digging into these. Are you going to do, I probably will. So, okay, the long story is my mom is here visiting and she commandeered my beauty room, which is now like our guest room. So it's really hard for me to find time to like film because, you know, I have to set everything up, but eventually I will. I just got the magic palette today, so I wanted to hop on here and show you guys. Plus I have all of my palettes here, so if you guys want to see, like in front of me I have all of my Juvias Place palettes. So I figured I'd try the whole live thing. So hopefully you guys, I will definitely do a tutorial. For right now, I just thought I would just get the swatches out there because these palettes are all gorgeous, but the new one I just really wanted to show you guys. So okay, so I'm gonna swatch the second row of the Nubian 2, which has some fun shades. This is Jezebel, Zuri, Cleopatra, and then Nefertiti. There's that. This is so much fun, you guys. Oh my gosh, if I could play with makeup all day long, I freaking would. And I'm sorry I look like a hot mess. I tried out a bunch of new makeup this morning. I'm wearing one of those like Cleopatra is Life. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I need to wear all of these eyeshadows more. Like, when is it gonna be socially acceptable to like have eyeshadow like down to here? You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. Okay, so what I was saying was I tried out one of those new Maybelline eyeshadow palettes. They suck. Don't buy them. Okay, that was harsh, but they're really bad. Like, I'm wearing the purple one on my lids, and like the pigmentation was just not good. So I'm definitely returning those. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the last row. Look at this green. Oh my god, it's insane. Okay, so we've got Nairobi. Hello, gorgeous. Layla, which I don't think I've ever used that color. It's beautiful. It's like a purpley brown. Kenya, which is like a dark brown. And then this green is called Egypt. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Swatch party. Okay, so that's the second palette. So I've swatched these two for you guys. And then I'm gonna, oh, nope, I haven't swatched this one. I swatched this one. They all freaking look the same. Okay, so these two. And then let's swatch. I'm like covered in swatches. Let's do the next palette, which was this one. The Masquerade palette. I'm having so much fun on this live stream. Like, this is so fun. Especially seeing you guys' comments pop up on there is like making my day. It's so fun. Okay. Let's see here. Where should we swatch? I think I can make some space right here. Okay, so we've got more like fun shades in this one. This was definitely like their bright palette. You guys, some of these colors. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Okay. So Chi, I think. Wow. Have I ever worn this on my lid? Like, look at this color. Are you kidding me? Okay. Molly? Huh. I think it just looks really good on my skin tone too. It's like popping, which is, you know, is Juvias Spice black owned? I'm pretty sure it's a black owned brand for darker skin tones. So I'm so glad that their pigmentation is so poppin', because like Too Faced, like their shadows don't even show up on me. Like, I don't know why people buy Too Faced. Anyway, okay, sidetrack. So Dahlia and Zola. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, I need to stop making ugly faces. Also, random side note, don't ever buy those Neutrogena wipes that come in the pink package. They smell disgusting. I absolutely love the Masquerade palette. So pretty, the colors pop on your skin tone, love it, and slightly jealous. Oh, I get you. Yeah. People say that to me all the time. Sorry. I don't even, like, I look so pale right now. I feel like I'm a lot tanner. It might be the window, too, because I'm, like, there's a lot of light coming in. Okay, so here are the pinky shades. We've got Makeda, Zobo. That one's a little bit patchy. Calabar. Might be my hairy arm, too. I don't actually know. And then Bori. So pretty. I'm trying to save space on my arm somewhere so I can swatch the rest of the palettes. Oh my god. Thanks. No, really though. Do you see that? But what do you do? Like, do bigger YouTubers shave their arms? I feel like they definitely do, because like I don't see a speck of hair on their skin when they're swatching. Okay, I'm going to try and fit the Masquerade palette down here. So these are the neutral shades. We've got Giza. Are you kidding me? That's like a brow bone highlight on crack. Burkia. Oops. Cairo. This is the one I had trouble with the other day. It has like gold flecks in it, but it like blended away. It was kind of a mess. I didn't really like that one. We got Ada, which is like a pretty terracotta, like perfect crease shade for my skin tone. Why am I spitting? Like, am I that excited? Okay. Okay, covered in eyeshadow. Okay, last row. We've got Daya, Zulu, Casablanca, and then Fulain. Did you use Fix Plus with the one I had? No, I didn't. Cause yeah, I didn't. I was kind of using. I can't remember if I was using it as a crease color or not. But honestly, I've never felt like I needed Fix Plus with these shadows. But that's a really good suggestion. So I will definitely do that next time. So this is, which one is this? Did I just swatch the same row? Nope, this is Zulu. Sorry, I'm so confused. Okay, this is Daya, which is the first shade on that row. And then the third shade is Casablanca, which is like a pretty gold. I mean, that's like a standard color in most palettes, but it's still really pretty. And then this is Fulani. Where the frick am I gonna fit that? Okay, there's Fulani. So this is the Masquerade palette, like here-ish. It's a handful of swatches. These are so amazing. Okay, so I've done these already, and then the Magic palette. So if you missed it, you're gonna have to start over. So I'm not redoing that. So anyway, this is the Magic palette. So far, super amazing. I'm gonna swatch the Saharan now for you guys. I love the size of this. I feel like this is enough eyeshadow for me, honestly. Are there small palettes cheaper? I think they are a little bit cheaper. So you do get savings from that aspect if you don't want quite as big. But this is probably my favorite one. This is new, so I can't tell you that I love this one more than this one. But out of the 3 I've already swatched, this 4th one is my favorite. So let me see. Oh, here's a good spot. So this is Kia. This one is like MAC blue brown pigment, or that like shade in the Manny palette, or the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild. It's got a nice shift to it. It's so pretty. And then this shade is Bororo. It's like a pretty rose gold shade, like a ready rose gold. This is my favorite. This reminds me of Kathleen Lyon's Telepathy from ColourPop. So pretty. And then this is Sokoto, which is that one I told you reminds me of this shade in the Magic palette. Would you say it's your favorite because the colors or the quality? Both. But if I had to pick one, I would say the colors, just because it's so unique. I've never seen... Wow, another transsexual one. Wow, people are getting mean out there. Anyways, back to the palettes. This one is my favorite because of the colors. I just think it's so unique. I don't have anything like it. Yeah. Does that answer your question? Hopefully. Okay, so the next set of shades, let me grab a wipe here. I just feel like... Thanks, makeup, Miss Joe. Makeup with Miss Joe. Sorry, I didn't mean to mispronounce. But yeah, the colors are amazing, and it just has a little bit of everything. So if you want to do a neutral look, I still think you can just do like a matte look with these 2 shades. Sometimes I pop this one on my brow bone. It's a more bluish white, but I don't really care. I like mix it. I can make this work. I can make this palette work. Okay, so we got Zoya, Iman, Jamila, and Senegal. Look at this color. Holy shit. Okay, okay, let me go in order. So Zoya, really pretty, like champagne. That one wasn't that pigmented. Let's just build it up a little bit. You guys just ignore that person. This is, see, it's like a bluish, it's like a baby blue, like if you're into that, you know? Let's blend it. Pretty. And then this is Jamila, which again is an amazing crease shade for people with my skin tone. And Pop In Senegal, which looks like, you know, this one up here. I mean, you're gonna find a few shades, but I think that's also, they do keep in mind, like somebody that doesn't have all the palettes, it kind of makes sense that they have a few repeats. And then we got Chad, which is a beautiful black. Katina, I don't know, Lulu, and then Fula. I might not be doing these justice because I feel like my hands are like saturated in the makeup wipes. This color, why isn't it showing up? It's kind of, that one's not very good. I'm gonna give that one up. That one's pretty. It's subtle, but it's pretty. That's Lulu. And this Fula shade is really pretty. It's like a pinky red shade. Holy crap, this is so fun. Okay, and then, so we've swatched all of the eyeshadow palettes and the Magic palette, again, the new one. So go back to the start if you want to see me swatching them. And then I'm just going to swatch the 2 blush palettes, which I have a review on this already on my channel. And I actually use these as eyeshadows. The volume 1 I used as eyeshadows because they're a little too dark for me. But I actually use volume 2 on my face all the time. So if you've been hesitating on that, because I was a little worried that this would be like too light, but I think if you are my skin tone, this is gonna be awesome for you. If you're a little lighter than me or like really pale, I think you could still make this work. I don't know, like I'm not a big fan of glittery blushes, so that's definitely a personal preference, but oh gosh, I've like, oh, here's some free space. Let me see if I can turn the camera a little bit. Okay, so let me swatch these quick because I gotta go. But it was so fun talking to you guys. You're so fun. I really hope that you guys can like find me on Instagram or something, because I would love to keep like up with you girls. You guys have been so funny. Or you're already subscribed to my channel and I'm just really bad at okay, let's see here. Let me just go like that. Can you see that? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we have right here Zara, Neo, Lila, Zane, Toby, and then this shade is Abby, which is like this crazy brown dark shade. I had mentioned in my review of these blush palettes that I was so pumped that a company did 2 different palettes and released them at the same time. Because if you have my skin tone, you can get away with most makeup, but I just don't know how people with darker skin, sometimes I feel like they get really neglected, and I just like, for all the wrong or all the bad things you can find out there about Juvia's Place, I also think they do some things really right, like coming out with 2 palettes that could work on so many different skin tones. Maybe they could have combined this and made it 1 palette, but also then it would have been more expensive. So I think they did a really good job selling them separately. So if you wanted to, you could purchase both like I did, or you could pick one that was more suitable to your skin tone. So I think they did their best to like cater to. Would you say the quality is equal to the eyeshadows of the blushes? Yes, I would. They're super pigmented. I'm like running out of arm space. Because I think, you know, if you compare them to the mattes, they're similar in pigmentation, and then like the foiled ones are just as foiled as eyeshadows, because I did an eyeshadow look with these too. That's what I bought the dark palette for, because I just was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is an eyeshadow, or like this shade is an eyeshadow. Like, I was all over it. So I would say the quality is just as good. And then let me swatch the second palette here for you guys. But then I think they did this color. I actually use this as a bronzer. This is the shade Yara. This shade is beautiful. It's called Sola. So even if you couldn't use that on your skin, on your cheeks, you could use that on, oh, I skipped a color. You could definitely use that on your lids. This is shade B, which is beautiful. It's like a mauve shade. This is Tau. It's like an orange peach. And Zoba. It's like a pretty pink gold. These are like highlights almost. And then the last shade is Lena. Super pretty. I think these are all amazing. So these are all the Juvia's Place palettes swatched on my arms. If you guys have any questions, just leave me a comment on any of my YouTube videos, or you can find me on Instagram. It's just Karen Harris Makeup. I'm gonna take all of this off, but I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will do a full review for you guys. Like I said, I just don't know when that'll go up, so I wanted to do a live. Anna, I hope you get this palette. I think you'll really like it. It's one of the best ones. Let me know, do you guys have these palettes? Let me like wipe myself off, by the way, while you guys are watching me. Oh my god. You're welcome, Makeup with Miss Jo. Please keep in touch with me, guys. I'm always looking for like makeup crazies to chat with, because like people think I have a problem, like a makeup problem, but you know what? I can spend my money on whatever I want. So here's the beautiful what are these called? Wipes. So I got my arms clean, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I have the orange one, the Nubian 2, and yes, I subscribed, but you will see me often. Okay, perfect, yay. Okay, I'm gonna go because I gotta go pick up my mom, but thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.